Have you been waking up tired, even after a full night's sleep, feeling low on energy, struggling to focus, or noticing that your workouts aren't as strong as they used to be? Maybe your motivation has dipped, your mood feels off, or you just don't have the same drive and confidence you once had. Most people chalk it up to getting older or feeling stressed out. But what if it's something else? The real reason could be that your testosterone levels are dropping. And the scary part is, this drop might be caused by small, everyday habits you don't even think twice about. These habits seem normal, like part of your routine, but they could actually be damaging your hormones in the background. And when testosterone goes down, it's not just about sex drive or muscle. It affects your mood, sleep, energy, body fat, motivation, and overall well-being. In this video, I'm going to share 5 common habits that you're probably doing every single day without realizing they're silently killing your testosterone. The good news? Once you know what they are, you can change them quickly and naturally, so you can start feeling more energized, more focused, and more like yourself again. Let's dive in. Habit number 1. Sleeping less than 6 hours. Most people know that sleep is important, but very few truly understand how critical it is, especially when it comes to your testosterone levels. If you are regularly sleeping less than 6 hours a night, you are not just missing out on rest, you are actually throwing your hormones completely out of balance. Testosterone is not produced randomly throughout the day. It is made in large amounts during your sleep, especially during deep sleep and REM cycles. These are the phases where your body repairs itself, balances hormone levels, and sets you up for optimal energy, focus, and strength the next day. When you do not get enough sleep, your body does not have enough time to reach or stay in those critical stages. So even if you feel okay after 5 or 6 hours of sleep, what is happening under the surface tells a different story. Scientific studies show that even one single night of short or disrupted sleep can lower your testosterone by 10 to 15% the very next day. Now imagine what happens when that becomes your normal routine. Week after week, month after month of poor sleep can lead to a steady decline in your testosterone, and the symptoms start to add up. You feel tired all the time. Your workouts feel weaker. Your sex drive drops. Your patience thins. You get moody over small things, and your motivation to push forward slowly fades away. It can start to feel like you are just not yourself anymore. And most guys do not even realize their lack of sleep is the root cause. Instead, they blame age, stress, or just being busy. But the truth is, your body is trying to tell you something loud and clear. It needs sleep to perform, recover, and stay balanced. And fixing this does not require anything extreme. Start by making sleep a real priority. Aim for 7 to 9 hours every single night. Turn off screens at least 30 minutes before bed so your brain can wind down. Make your bedroom dark, cool, and quiet like a sleep cave. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends. These changes might seem small, but they can create a massive shift in your energy, mental clarity, strength, mood, and yes, your testosterone levels. If you want to feel like your best self again, it all starts with getting real, deep, consistent sleep. Do not underestimate it. Your body literally builds your hormones while you sleep, so give it the time and space it needs to do that job. Habit number 2. Overusing plastics, especially for food and water. You probably use plastic containers and bottles every day without giving it a second thought. But those plastics could be quietly doing a lot of damage to your hormone levels, especially testosterone. Many plastics contain chemicals called xenoestrogens, which are substances that mimic estrogen, the main female hormone. When these chemicals get into your body, they can interfere with your natural hormone balance by acting like extra estrogen and lowering your testosterone levels. This is a big problem because testosterone plays a major role in your strength, energy, mood, and overall health as a man. The most common ways these chemicals sneak into your system are through things you might do all the time, like drinking water from plastic bottles, eating food stored in plastic containers, or microwaving leftovers in plastic Tupperware. When plastic gets heated or comes into contact with oily or acidic foods, it releases more of these hormone-disrupting chemicals into your meals and drinks. Over time, this constant exposure can build up inside your body and lead to lower testosterone levels, which can make you feel tired, less motivated, and weaker than usual. It can also cause other issues like increased body fat, mood swings, and trouble concentrating. The scary part is that these habits are so common, most people don't realize the impact they are having on their health. But the good news is that you can take simple steps to reduce your exposure and protect your hormones. Start by swapping out plastic water bottles for glass or stainless steel ones, which don't leak harmful chemicals. Avoid microwaving food in plastic containers altogether. Instead, use glass or ceramic dishes. When possible, choose fresh or frozen foods instead of pre-packaged meals that come wrapped in plastic. Also, try to store your food in containers labeled BPA-free. But even better, move away from plastic storage completely. By making these small but consistent changes, you help your body keep its hormone levels balanced and give your testosterone the best chance to stay at healthy levels. It might not feel like a huge change at first, but over time, reducing plastic use around your food and drinks can make a big difference in your energy, mood, and overall well-being. Habit number 3. Sitting for hours without movement. Many people have jobs that require them to sit at a desk all day or spend their free time sitting on the couch, but what you might not realize is that sitting for long periods without moving can seriously hurt your testosterone levels and overall health. When you sit for hours without standing up or moving around, your metabolism slows down and your body's hormone balance gets thrown off. One of the biggest issues is that long periods of sitting cause your body to produce less testosterone, which is the hormone responsible for keeping your energy, strength, mood, and motivation high. At the same time, sitting too much causes your body to release more cortisol, which is known as the stress hormone. Cortisol is helpful in short bursts, but when it stays elevated because of prolonged sitting and inactivity, it can begin to eat away at your testosterone and cause symptoms like low energy, poor muscle recovery, increased fat storage, and even feelings of anxiety or depression. Research has shown that men who spend more time sitting down have lower testosterone levels and higher cortisol levels compared to those who stay active throughout the day. The scary part is that many people don't even notice how long they've been sitting because it's just part of their daily routine, whether it's working at a computer, watching TV, gaming, or just scrolling on their phone. Over time, this can make you feel sluggish, less motivated, and less confident in yourself. The good news is, you can fight back without making drastic changes. Try to stand up and walk around every 30 to 60 minutes. Even short breaks to stretch, do a few squats, or walk to get water can help keep your blood flowing and your hormones balanced. If you can, use a standing desk for part of the day or add light exercise like walking, cycling, or stretching to your daily routine. These small habits can reduce cortisol, boost your testosterone naturally, improve your mood and energy, and make you feel more focused and alive. Don't let long hours of sitting slowly drain your health. Moving regularly is one of the easiest and most effective ways to keep your testosterone levels strong and your body feeling great.
Habit number 4. High sugar and processed foods. Consuming a lot of sugary drinks and processed foods every day might seem like just a small indulgence or a quick way to satisfy hunger. But these habits can seriously damage your testosterone levels and overall health in ways you might not expect. When you regularly drink soft drinks or eat snacks full of sugar and refined ingredients, your body reacts by releasing a hormone called insulin to help manage the sudden spike in blood sugar. However, when insulin levels rise too often and stay high because of constant sugar intake, it tells your body to store more fat, especially in the belly area. This type of fat is particularly harmful because it is hormonally active, meaning it influences your body's hormone balance. Fat cells can convert testosterone into estrogen, the primary female hormone, which leads to a hormonal imbalance that makes it harder for you to maintain your male traits like strength, energy, and drive. The more belly fat you carry, the more testosterone is converted into estrogen, which can leave you feeling tired, less motivated, weaker, and sometimes even moody or anxious. This is why eating too much sugar and processed food not only affects your waistline, but also directly harms your manhood on a hormonal level. Many people do not realize how connected their diet is to their hormone health, but cutting back on sugary sodas, candies, chips, and fast food can make a huge difference. Instead, filling your plate with whole, unprocessed foods like fresh vegetables, lean meats, nuts, and healthy fats supports balanced blood sugar levels and helps keep your testosterone strong. It might take some time to adjust, especially if you are used to quick snacks and sweet drinks, but the payoff is feeling more energetic, confident, and stronger every day. As your hormones get back on track and your body sheds harmful fat. Habit number 5. Too much screen time and blue light exposure. Using your phone constantly throughout the day, and especially late into the night, can quietly harm your testosterone levels more than you might think. When you spend hours scrolling on social media, watching videos, or playing games on your phone or other screens, your brain stays active and alert when it really needs to start winding down. One of the biggest problems with late-night screen time is exposure to blue light, which is the type of light that phones, tablets, and computer screens give off. Blue light tricks your brain into thinking it is still daytime, which causes your body to reduce the production of melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone that helps you fall asleep and stay asleep. When melatonin drops, your sleep quality suffers, and you end up getting less deep and restorative sleep. Since testosterone is mainly produced during deep sleep, poor sleep caused by blue light exposure leads to lower testosterone levels. This disruption to your natural sleep and hormone cycle can make you feel tired, unfocused, and less motivated during the day. It also increases stress and can mess with your mood. On top of that, constantly checking your phone can cause mental overload and anxiety, which raises your cortisol levels, the stress hormone that also lowers testosterone when it stays high for too long. Breaking this habit doesn't mean giving up your phone completely, but setting limits can help a lot. Try to avoid screens at least an hour before bed. Use blue light filters or night mode settings in the evening, and keep your phone out of your bedroom at night, if possible. Instead, create a calming bedtime routine, like reading a book or meditating, to help your brain relax and prepare for quality sleep. By reducing your exposure to blue light and phone use late at night, you help your body keep its natural rhythm, produce more testosterone, and wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day.
You don't need to rush out and spend money on expensive testosterone shots or supplements to fix your low energy, poor mood, or lack of motivation. The real key to feeling better and getting your drive back starts with changing some everyday habits that are silently harming your testosterone levels without you even knowing it. By identifying and eliminating these 5 hidden habits from your daily routine, you'll be giving your body the chance to heal and restore itself naturally. You'll likely notice a big difference in how much energy you have, how focused you feel, and even how confident and motivated you become. Testosterone is not just a number on a lab test. It's a powerful hormone that fuels your strength, mental clarity, and overall well-being. Protecting your testosterone means protecting your health, your performance, and your quality of life. It means fueling your body with the right habits, food, and rest. And most importantly, owning your health by making smart choices every day. If this video helped you understand what might be holding you back, please take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more tips on men's health and wellness. Sharing this video with a friend who might be struggling with the same issues can also make a big difference in their life. Remember, small changes can lead to big results, and taking control of your hormone health is one of the best decisions you can make for yourself. Stay strong, stay informed, and keep pushing forward.